Okay, hello, welcome to the Altars. So thank you to developers for the free key, very, very much appreciated. The Altars is a mixture of various gameplay genres. Feel free to adapt the difficulty levels for each element to your own preferences. You can change this any time. I don't know what the economy thing is, but I think we should probably have it on hard for action. And, you know, you can change it any time, like it says. So, comes a problem, we can always change it. But hello, we're going to take a first look at this. In advance of the expansion that will be coming out next month, we will still obviously be going through the story at that point, and then we should get the expansion as well. And I don't know if we'll be at the correct point of progress then, because I don't know how long the game is. But we're gonna, you know, check it out in the meantime. The sheep that goes meh on the loading screen. Get saved automatically while you sleep. But yeah, we'll check this out, and you know, it should be fun and entertaining, and we'll have a good luck along the way. But hopefully you're all well. Welcome in. How is everyone doing? Again, thank you again to the developers for the key so that we can check out the altars and the expansion when it comes out. Obviously, you know, we need to wait until then, but we can go through the main game in the meantime. Okay, so start our journey. It said that there was some sort of Twitch integration, but I haven't enabled that because we don't want hints and choices made for us. I want to make sense. Don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. A sister ship? Don't you mean a multiverse?
How did I end up here?
Different choices in the narrative. Why is it a ship? Is there a different ship with another version of us?
All its ups and downs led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know.
With a scar across his eye.
A journey whose route is unknown. And the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way?
There's always choices and other ways and other things that could have happened in your life. For definite. You took other decisions in the past. Be a completely different person.
Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
That's a lot of sand. Or a wave. Mud. oily mud. Okay, that's a parachute. Prologue.
That was a tough landing.
Okay, the water looked very oily.
Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone?
And the fact that it's got that rainbow glow into it, it's definitely got petroleum.
I need to figure out what happened.
Do I need to figure out what happens, or do I need to... Oh, ambient occlusion, I hate it. Let me turn off the ambient occlusion. That's a very, very, very narrow life pod that we were in. Huh. Very... Well, I guess it's confined for your protection and, you know, bumpable walls that are nicely cushioned. I guess it does the job. But this is... Look at how much rainbows there are in it. This is definitely an oily water. They've got the Giant's Causeway, everyone's favourite game design. Yeah, ambient occlusion is the motion blurry stuff that as we move, and everyone hates motion blur and ambient occlusion, so let us turn it off. Thank you. Most people think it's motion blur and they want to turn off motion blur, but it's ambient occlusion that they really want to turn off. But give us the option to do that. Okay. World's looking very pretty at the moment. This is a signal flare that I guess also came with our ship that we dropped to say, hey, we landed here. I've got a run option. Can't go into the water, but you can see the anti-occlusion on his legs even more in the water. Can certainly run fast in the water. These are some great space boots that let him be completely unhindered in the water. Okay, I don't know if we've got a jump option. That doesn't appear so. Right, okay. Let's go explore. Okay, there's more flares. Okay, this place
Emergency flare for my capsule. I should look out for those.
has been carved in an interesting way. It's not by the erosion of the water, I don't think, because it's also like broken and weird like this. This doesn't seem naturally carved out by the ocean. And then the overhangs again, like those overhangs are not natural formation. They would have more like stalactites points on them if it was natural, and this, you know, like it's curved in a strange way. It's not like it's been carved out by the ocean and naturally born into a curve. No, these rocks are literally curved, like they've been melted and heat blasted into a curve. Now, you know,
You read me? This is Jan Dolsky.
game designers and
I've
world
landed
designers,
safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
they're just making shapes to fit their worlds.
Maybe the radio's broken.
They maybe don't understand how things form. Like these stellar whatever formations with the rocks. Like, you know, there's an outcropping there that the way that the rocks are shaped, that's not natural with the way that it's been chiseled into perfect, you know, things. It would be very different if it was natural. But again, you know, maybe they don't want it to look naturalistic because it's an alien world, right? Where are we going? Down the beach, I guess. We're not looking for any lost mail or anything along the way, right? Yeah, it's just an alien world and they just want it to look alien. And there's a very, very different warped rock there that does not fit with the rest of it. Looks like someone's monged some chewing gum to the wall. Okay, so A to climb up surfaces, but it doesn't let us jump, so I guess we need to specifically look for climbing points. Also look down. Wibbly Wobbly world.
No, it's the captain. Shit.
Dead.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
He's moving on a bit too quickly. Hang on. No, get back here. Like, is she not a skeleton? Is she not decayed to the point of being a skeleton? I don't know. Maybe it's just a suit mask. Oh no, I think it is just part of her suit mask. It's hard to tell in the thing, but yeah. I think it's just the breather on her suit mask. But ours is clear. Hers is red. So you don't get to see her face. Yep. Hers doesn't seem to have deployed her parachute, but why did she die in the pod and it still be entirely intact? Okay, the lake in an interesting way. Yeah, he was like, oh well, she's dead, time to move on. He took that a bit too well.
Happened? Shipping crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Yeah, but I don't get it either. And she turned into a skeleton inside of it. So I guess, you know, maybe time passed and she died in the thing. Okay, we've got some sort of gauge at the bottom as well there.
Dolsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. We'll try and get down there.
But the base seems nice and intact. It's a big giant
Maybe they landed
Ferris
closer to
wheel.
the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
Ba-ba-bum. Giant Ferris wheel base with power intact and everything. So someone has to build that. The abyss. Don't stare too long. It will stare back. Maybe we'll need to do something with that abyss at some point. Again, the way the world is just warped around, distorted. Maybe it's relevant.
The capsules. Wait.
They're all dead.
What?
That were you.
That's impossible. They can't all be.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Makes no sense.
Well, that wobbly chewing gum on the mountain is probably something to do with it. I think this world might be distorted and having some sort of things going on, because what's going on with that chewing gum mountain?
Now? Oh shit. It's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
Oh! Yeah, for the, I think that might be why they're dead. Where the fuck am I going? Because the water is literally getting so radiated that it's literally spiking up in the air. I think that might be something to do with why they're dead. The water around them is getting so heavily nuked that it is going slishly slosh. You know, just guessing that that might be what killed them. The fact that they're getting cooked it like they're in a microwave.
Quick. Come on. Come on.
I don't think this is gonna save you from the microwave that much. I mean, if the water's getting microwaved that much that it's getting sloshed 10 feet into the air, I think there might be some issues.
Hello?
Ba-ba-bum.
Anybody here?
No, they all got microwaved, do you not remember?
For a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Base building. Attention, no entry. You know, they could just write no entry at the top. It doesn't need to say no entry at the bottom where you can't really see it and the attention. Okay, base overview. 152 is the mass going to be important. If it gets too heavy, will the wheel lapse? Radiation barrier off. Well, that saved us from the radiation. Sure. Uh-huh. Yep. Toggle labels. Okay. So we're trying to get to the communication room, which is upstairs. Ah, quantum computer. Well, let's go answer the phone call first.
Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I can hear you, Captain.
This is the new captain speaking. I take a chance.
Yeah.
Everyone else got
this
microwaves.
is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
Time remaining, robots. What danger? Probably the microwave.
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. 4 days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me.
I think he was always fuzzy on us.
Proximity. Oh, you this quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Lethal use.
Star approaching. This battle, you must escape. The proximity star in days.
Okay, so I've only got days.
A star will come and burn this planet, and I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
Phone calls incoming.
I need to find those captain's logs.
The captain's cabin would have the captain's logs. It's gonna make me run backwards and forwards everywhere. Escape the sun! Well, I'll be doing that on the days that it goes over 90 degrees here. Okay. In the case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. You can refuel the base, manufacture necessary equipment, store food supplies. Steps should ultimately be added to HUDs. According to recent Ally Corp research and based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering rapidium in the Ally Corp classification system. Size correlation between triple star systems and rapidium is yet to be scientifically determined. According to some hypotheses, it may be related to unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such system. Rapidium, a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation. It's as if the fine-tuning of the cycle of the environment. Allied Corp employees should be aware that thanks to these findings in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by quantum navigation system on course for a triple star system. Should such a system identified in the vicinity of an Allied Corp exploration vessel, this should by all means result in a notable increase in ancestral uranium extraction by a major breakthrough for all Allied Corp and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. Complex gravitational structure within the planet operates, apart from being the source of rapidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events such as death, such as lethal proximity to one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Allied Corp has equipped its vessels with cutting-edge saber evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to the star system, please consult the saber evacuation functionality manual for further instructions. The above information is the sole property of Allied Corp and highly confidential. We kindly remind that infringement on your functionality base will result in legal measures. Quantum Navigation System is a state-of-the-art route planning solution designed and implemented by Allied Corp to optimize the efficiency of space mining. While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting its course based on the probable location of valuable resources. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzed in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering Rapidium in a nearby system, and eliminates non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding Rapidium is classified as moderate to high, depending on mission settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly and landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to mission control to ensure maximum support the onset of new environment exploration. The above information is the sole property of Allied Corp and highly confidential, so we shouldn't be telling anyone. Okay. Locating matter deposits requires the deployment of an Allied Corp polygonal scanner, a handy tool alongside other necessary equipment such as mine polygons can be crafted in the workshop. Is it reading the stuff that we just read? Okay. Active filter, auto load filters, rain time 24 hours. Protects the base from radiation. It needs radiation filters when the auto load is turned on. It will automatically load next filter when the last one's probably wasteful, but I think it's the best thing to do. Okay, metals, organics, mush, raw foods. It's just storage. No entry because there's probably nothing there yet. I can't go up to the next storage, itchy nose. Have the metals outside. Small storage. I mean, we got 30 metals. Do I not have the... Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey? I mean, I guess now I just go outside. Radiation levels are high. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest until tomorrow. Okay. Base building. Okay. That seems important. But we don't have enough metals for it. Okay. The tools necessary to do the stuff, but we don't have the necessary stuff. Right, let's end the day then. With a fake view. Fake nice view on the window by the bed. Day 2, sunrise in 8 days. Well, it's weird that they make it that you had to sleep the whole day. This is your energy bar, shows how many hours you're tired. Once you're tired, you'll still have to work, but every task will take much longer. Radiation barrier. Okay, let's head out. Find shallow deposits on the surface. Found resources. Quickly organized by the approach. Okay. Energy bar. Base building. Modules have been placed near existing ones. Possible placement points them out by lights. Okay. The water's no longer getting radiated. It's good. Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey. Okay, press that to open the map. Base. There's areas to explore. We don't want to go back up there, I guess. We want to go look down the beach. Need to craft a scanner, but I don't even have a workshop. Well, guess that's why we're outside gathering. We're just picking up some metal. We need it without a scanner. That's something that I can grab. Is some metal.
Rock. Might be a source of metals.
But I was thinking, oh god, he looks stupid with ambient occlusion drilling. Didn't realise we were going to be drilling. I hear things going kaboom distance. That's some shiny rock. I think we should head back and deposit the stuff so that we can make a scanner and, you know, everything. Then head out a bit more prepared. Fast travel. Charging station. Okay, so we can charge on the thing. Okay, the sun goes down at 8 PM, I guess, then. I need to go to the machinery. Oh. Radiation barrier. Base. This is how we build. Okay, base building. Builds. Workshop. Sure, let's build it there. It only costs 120 petrol. Huge. Okay. Scanner. 0% is 20 something. Create an item, first schedule it, create workbows on the workbench. Okay, now we have to use the time to create it. Okay, good. Okay. So now that we've got a scanner, is that something that we build onto the thing? Corridor, workshop, elevator. Research required to expand the base. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Find organics outside. Okay. Organics deposits are recognized by blue smoke. Case of fuel shortages. Locate and harvest organics. I mean, they're not going to let us out of here without the Rapidium or whatever it is, right? Okay, well, I see some blue smoke in the distance. I feel like my scanner didn't do a lot to help with that. This was more just, I see some blue smoke. And now I've been told that blue smoke is this. I can collect that.
I
Don't have the equipment necessary to climb.
Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
I can't get that bit, which is awkward. Okay, interesting, interesting. I'll have to find another way. Well, hopefully this cave will lead to it, otherwise I'm gonna get lost. Purple smoke?
What the hell?
Rapidium discovery.
Be Rapidium?
Hey, climbing hook needs 120 fuel and 160 something, and it almost looks like a hybrid between a duck and a Dalek. First discovered accidentally by Allied Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth. Rapidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth. Called by enthusiasts the time-traveling element, or the savior element, emits a unique type of radiation, oxy, which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Let me just found something that breaks reality and causes things to age. And, you know, probably will completely destroy the universe, but fine. Why are we exploring to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of Rapidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops, even in the most challenging climate conditions, or reducing the time and resources needed to grow them to practically zero. But the fact that they then might instantly decay and not give you the food and cause even more problems, or, you know, pass on radiation that causes rapid aging in humans or mutates them in some way, we didn't think of that, because we never do until it's too late and the side effects happen later. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of Rapidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to the global catastrophe of hunger. Ever since this groundbreaking discovery, Allied Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and makes continuous efforts to invest in both accelerated growth and space mining technologies. Always proudly at the forefront, striving the future of humanity, never falling back. So we need to make a climbing hook, which uses... Isn't necessary to climb down the walls, but is necessary to climb up.
I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
I feel strange, yep.
I need to collect a sample.
I should get closer to this rapidly aging element that gives off rapidly aging radiation. Just to make sure that it's definitely affecting me weird. Okay, well, we didn't get to the organics. $6 p.m.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
I don't want to head back without the food.
Where it was sending us. Except... only I survived.
Well, the others got quantumly aged, didn't they? By the radiation and the nuclear radiation of the whole planet. We've only got 8 days. Well, I mean, with Rapidium, what, can we manipulate time? Can we make it so that it's longer that we have here? Yeah. Okay, time's up. I can't mine anymore. There's a mining spot there. Tiredness was exhaustion. 1 minute till radiation! Yeah. What's this? It's the deposit that we've already claimed. Can't jump down that. Stuck. Ba-ba-bum. That surely goes straight through, right? Right. It looks like it does. But what's betting there's a big old gap. We can get back before the radiation comes. We're in no danger.
I still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything.
But we didn't get the organics. Hey, safety. Okay, climbing hook. I don't have enough normal resource. That's just the captain's logs. Hey, go up then. Convenient, they're calling.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rubidium. You hear me? I think I found rubidium.
You sure about that?
Are we sure? I'm sure.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rubidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Okay.
Fucked up. What the hell? At least I got your attention. A DNA sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rubidium speeds up organic growth.
Change the position of your modules, hover over them, press A. Permanently remove modules by pressing Y. Some modules can't be removed. The womb. That's why it's telling me I need to move things. I see. It's too big. I can't put it at the top of the quantum computer. Okay, so communications rooms, you're just going to go down there so that I can fit the womb where we already are. Now we just moved that room that we were in. So where are we going to end up? Are we going to end up down there?
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
The womb, man. Obviously.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rubidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
A sheep!
Oh, of course.
Fluffy purple sheep
What
that
else?
turns not purple anymore. Of course, it's the loading screen thing.
Oh, you need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Why have we got a sheep, of all things?
Hello, Molly. You don't bite, do you?
And it came with its own flowers and stuff to eat as well in a box, which is interesting. Did we not print some other things? I feel like we should 3D print some more things. Both for anyone that has adverts, everyone's now to stop other adverts. Hi, I made your sheep.
I built the womb and tested the rubidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what did this.
It seems. Yes, I mean, it definitely was, because we've got a sheep now. Will you help now?
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger. A short time remaining.
Yes, you told me about the imminent sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
I don't know, if we find enough fuel, we can just launch it into space, it sounds like. So I think we're not in that much of a trouble. But we didn't find the organics deposit, now what? Deployment is an alley core. Well, I couldn't get to the organics thing. 0%. I'm sure this is fine. 12 minutes left. Okay, but I mean, we've got 4 days worth of radiation protection. The problem is we need to be here for 8. Now what? Should I go to the quantum computer? Maybe the quantum computer can suggest something. Hi, Hal. I'm sure you're not going to tell us some things. Sheep keeps in the carpet. This is fine. Okay, we can't afford to make the thing. I mean, it's last thing at night. It's 11 PM. We should go to sleep. We'll figure it out tomorrow and try and get that organic deposit some other way the next day, I guess. We found rubidium instead. 7 days. This is fine. The advantage of putting this here is we can check if we've got any phone calls before we head out. Okay, so we have to get the organic deposit, which we needed organic deposit to be able to even pick up. That's an up place that we couldn't get. Seems like there might be another way in the cave, actually, that I missed because I went up the rubidium and then I didn't go the other way. I mean, while we're here, I'm just gonna uncover this tiny corner of the map. Maybe there might be some sort of blue glow over here that's a bit easier to get. Because that one might need a pickaxe to climb to get it.
That looks like our ship's cargo drop.
I mean, it might have stuff in it.
It's filled with the crew's personal items,
Multi-tool.
including my stuff.
Got this watch as a consolation prize for a mathematical Olympiad. One of the participants fainted, so I rushed to help him. Since I'd taken a first aid course, and just a few weeks earlier, of course, because I did not manage to finish the competition. I was very surprised when the jury sent me this watch with a very official thank you letter. Turns out the boy had a serious medical condition and my swift reaction probably saved his life. Multi-tool. Convenient set, one of a few things everyone should always have in their pocket. I used it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and well, open more bottles. Birthday present for my mum, 18th birthday. Of course, she pretended. Other idea. Was anything useful there, though?
This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. Millennia after the fall of humankind, the father tells his son the history of the universe.
Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects
And
that
the
trigger good memories.
Okay.
Typical corporate bullshit.
I guess we found the movie.
Is that a movie? Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Okay, we just need to find a way to get up to that blue glow, so that we can craft the thing to climb up to that blue glow. This is fine. We can do this. Okay. I mean, I was distracted by that, and I missed this way that was probably the correct path. I think I just kind of got disorientated. Okay, there was some organic matter. Probably not enough to craft the pickaxe, but well, this would have been
I should look for organics here.
fantastic if we had, you know, come this way the previous night. Scanner allows you to find resource deposits by placing and collecting probes and uncover a concentration of underground resource. Look at the scan ground and try to pinpoint the best intense red colouring. Come on, retrieve that last one. Okay. Now, how do I dig? Look at the scanned grounds to input the most deposit, but how do I dig it? I'm looking at the ground. Damn it. And that's a pretty intense bit. I don't get this scanning thing, I don't think. Hold LB. I'm in outpost. Excuse me. Hello. Ah. Okay. In pylons, you can connect mining outposts to the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. Okay. Building pylon. Am I going up here with it? Don't know where we're going with it. Okay, so we're Death Stranding with connecting pillars. I don't think he's going up there. I'm gonna have to go the long way round. This sucks. Okay. While I'm here, is there any more of this stuff to mine? One of one? Hang on, have I not got enough pylons? I have a bad feeling that it's going to be like, you shouldn't try to get it through the cave because you only have one pylon left. What you need to do is go all the way round, connect it from the outside. With a pylon that can see over or something. Local pylons. 1 of 0. The toggle pylons button doesn't work as well. Am I supposed to be able to toggle between them? Because that would be convenient to go back to the others. So we don't have enough to go around this entire cave. Which I'm guessing everyone probably fell for the same trick, right? There is not enough pylons to... go around this entire cave. But therefore you must go back and collect them all. Figure it out. And go back to the edge of that cliff, which we can probably just jump straight down, actually. Go down it then. Okay, let's retrieve this one because it's, well, it's close. No cigar. Okay, now it's building the wires. But got 3 pylons left. That next. Okay, I'm gonna place that one there. I'm gonna pick this one up. Gonna put it a bit closer. While I'm min-maxing, I don't think it was... I think I was just out of range. There we go. Place it then. Okay. Connected to mine now posts. Now fast travel to the airlock. And the place. Okay. Altars. Found a movie. Does that give us different versions of ourselves with the movie? Is that how that works? Okay. Fast travel, does it take time? Have 100 gathered using the outposts. Do I use it in the outposts? Or do I use it at the thing? How do I use it? It's navigation, man center, and I can build things. Elevators, workshops. Pylons? Okay, so we can make more pylons. We can make a thing. We can make a climbing hook now. Okay, perfect. And then it says we got 0, and then we might want a pylon or 2 as well. So we're going to run out of resources, yes, but this does also mean that we can't do things because the daytime is going to go, because we're going to use it all crafting things. Okay, and then we've got 4 pylons, but we're out of stuff. I don't think there's much else that we can really do. Have 180 stuff gathered. Well, I mean, it's going to gather stuff eventually. Pet the sheep.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Then I guess if we go to sleep, it will gather 180 resources and probably get to the next points. Al 2000 doesn't want to say anything to us. No incoming calls. Right, I'm just gonna sleep through the night because if I went out, the radiation's gonna come. There's no point. Can't do anything. 6 days. Have we not gathered enough stuff in that time? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Shallow metals. There's a path up there as well. I guess we have to fast travel where we want to move out. Again, does it use up daytime to do that? Now we're just gonna explore. See what we can find. I feel like a boat would be very handy. We could maybe go to the other pods, see if they've got any stuff that might be good. There's a parachute, which we could probably repurpose. Now, what the... Or whatever that icon was, it's vanished now. Oh, we didn't need it. It's 8 AM, he's off to an early start. Okay, calendar. Calendar from over a decade ago with photos of luxury cars. Whenever I feel like a loser doomed to spend his life in a mining town, I dreamt of having one of them. In my fantasies, top in my muscle car and drive away from my sweet, miserable life into a cheesy sunset, never looking back.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
A calendar. That's a lot of stuff. We've got 3 things. A calendar, a wristwatch, and a multi-tool. So much stuff for a space traveller. Far, far too much to bring. I mean, there's still the blue glow. Am I meant to be looking for more organics over there, or is it just doing its job and I'm good now? I'm guessing that it's gathering stuff on its own, but I could be wrong. But, could be very wrong. Good job this guy has essentially infinite storage space, right? Wow, that arrow went very far that way. There was nowhere else to explore. Well, this is kind of concerning because now we've gathered all the resources this map shows us and explored everywhere there is to go. Literally. There is nowhere else to go on here. Production. That's just stuff. A mountain storage 1. Okay. Minerals 0. Organics 4 of 300. That's infinite upholds? What? Huh. I guess that just means keep crafting more and more of it. Okay. I don't think it's gathering organics, you know. I don't think it's working. Carrots. A mush. I need a source of organics. I have to find a good place. Well, we've placed the mining thing. I just don't think it's working. And if it's not working, I'm confused. Not sure what we're meant to be doing. Gathers the rupidium. He made the sheep. Let's go back to the mining thing. Maybe it'll work. Okay. Guessing. Work. Oh, I have to sit and use it? can't just do automated work. I have to sit on it all day. Literally the entire day. I feel like the other resources we've ran out of as well though, so hopefully we don't need any of that, considering I made more stuff. Okay, it's fully charged. Do I not have fast travel? There we go. Fast travel back to base. So we just need to sit and work on that. I've 180. We only got 130. That is. Spent the entire day on the thing and we didn't gather 180 organic resources. Partly because we made a pickaxe that we probably don't need in any way, shape or form now. 5 days remaining. Okay. Head out to the mine. I mean, this place moves. Maybe we will fly the spaceship to another part of the planet that probably also then has more rupidium and we'll probably have to work that and we'll be allowed resources and things. Because we're just going to waste another entire day. Provisions needed. Build a kitchen. Need enough food to survive the journey, which means I need a kitchen. The evacuation procedure of Seba base can take up to several days. Prepare nutrition for your crew during that time. Food supplies can be prepared in the kitchen. Food shortages detected. Evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. Oh, it's fine that the planet's going to explode, but if you don't have enough food, you won't make it. So you're going to have to stay down there on this planet that's going to explode until you have enough food. Which will probably use organic resources, so we're probably going to want to maximise as much of this as we can get. And sit blurring the entire day, gathering resources. And was very, very tired. Okay, so we're not allowed to keep working during the last hour of the day because we're too tired after sitting on that all day. Okay, so we can do other things though, right? So kitchen, which thankfully we have enough resources for, but whoever built this ship is awful. Like, just why? Why can I not just move the entire structure to the right until it touches this so that we have enough room on the left to do things? Why can't it be that simple? Move that temporarily so that no one can use the lifts. Oh, can I actually just move things and leave them there? Okay, I can. It probably can be that simple if you just do it. Okay. Now we miss out on a fraction of a space there, but that's fine. Yeah. Control rate. You don't need that fraction of a space. More storage. Now, is this circle thing going to be annoyed at me that I'm not having a room that technically connects to it? And now, maybe we can just fit a kitchen in this gap. There we go. That's a bit wasteful, yes. Because I could probably fit a 3 and a 3 or something. But this isn't even 3. But if I find something that's a 3 and a 3, you know, we can always move it later. We don't need to go into that big glowy room, right? Sure we don't. Kitchen. In queues. Consume 1 meal a day. Meals are prepared in the kitchen. Mush! We've got 16 mush. Which, you know, considering there's like 4 days left, is more than enough to eat. Surely. But how long is our space journey going to be? How many meals do we need to make? I will make 2 mush. We'd take twice as long because we're tired. Okay, we've made 2 mush. Ba-bum. Go down. Then we're going to end the day, because it says prepare 6 mush meals. But I think, you know, we'll do the others in the morning. I feel like it didn't say that when I started making them, you know. Because otherwise I would have put 6 on there. Got a coal? No balls. It also said it takes twice as long at night, so maybe it'll be quicker in the morning. Half an hour to make a cheap basic meal in the form of insipid pulp. Even though it's not tasty, it provides adequate nutrition. I feel like we could make mush quicker and easier than that, you know. Okay. Start the engines in the command center. Pet the sheep every single day.
Is it me, or does it sound a bit artificial?
It's probably just because you're in a really quiet and echoey room. And sensor. None of these options to start the things. Okay. Test the engine. Base structure 6, volume 65. When you start the journey, you'll automatically gather all structures built on the planet's surface. We go into another planet. 4 days till sunrise. There's a big crater there. That seems fine.
Whoa. What just happened?
Something's wrong with the machinery. I need to fix it.
Come on. Do this to me now.
Of course it wouldn't be that simple, would it? Hello? Go down then. Emergency lever.
That's sorted. Let's give it another go.
It's probably going to do the same thing.
What? Again?
That's because you just flipped the fuse back on without solving the problem. And now the screens fell
You've
off.
got to be kidding me.
That's why you don't just flick the fuse.
Stuck in a junkyard.
You actually tried to solve the problem rather than just flicking the fuse back on and saying, oh, that'll fix it. It definitely won't flip the fuse again and ignore the issue.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rubidium Savior. Check data consistency and QC module.
I don't have
Only
access to the
captain
quality control.
has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
So now we need to go talk to Hal. Ba-bum. Ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Then... Hey, you're a quantum computer, you can think quicker than this. mind records.
What is this?
Deleting expired data.
Mind
All
records.
the characters. It just deleted all of their minds. I mean, we could have literally revived them, but now we've deleted all of their minds so that they can't be revived. That makes sense. We don't need them. We don't need their minds. We can't. There's no need to clone them, even though we have their data on record, so we could literally, apparently, create whole humans.
Wait.
We had their minds on record so that we could generate any versions of them that could possibly exist, but let's just delete them. We don't need them anymore.
My life.
Which they could have literally had any of the deceased crew and revived them, but no, we don't need that. We don't need them. They're all more than enough. Distant memories. Fuzzy, distant. The mining tower grew up similar apartment blocks. The local grocery store my mum worked in the playgrounds where you spent more time at home. Family like many. What are we doing? Life path January. Don't know. Just looking at life, I guess. Your father, coming late from work from the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother, doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away, to get out of this place and never come back. Another shitty day at school. Taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help, looking straight at you. You should interfere, but the fear. Not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get there. You have to. Getting mugged and you're not helping. So hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping the exams go well. Open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college and it's close to home. You can visit Mum regularly and get a good education. Tear the paper and see the results. Nope, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'll have to leave Mum alone with him. Promise yourself you get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. You can still visit her. A little less often, maybe, but you can. You will visit her. It's a very, very glowing top. Been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party all your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on a train and see your mum for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early, or you'll be left with a constantly drunk overfather? Look at the letter, it's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months, you could earn enough to support yourself the whole semester. You could ditch those last part-time jobs and focus on studying. Tempting, and you could spend some money to Mom. She needs a treatment. You missed it. The moment she collapsed, the ambulance taking her to the hospital. And so fast, you missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. Back home now. But what difference does it make? You're fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. You failed her. Well, what could you have done? Stay behind in that miserable place to become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? Sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all, ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot? But wouldn't that just be given up again? No, Mom would want you to get on with your studies, get a good job. You have to carry on for her. Your heart pounds at the thought of the evening. Never thought someone like Lena want to hang out with you. Slow down, it's only a project. Maybe you should have gotten something better than beer. You'd have bought wine. But wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? I mean, is he not? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different than anyone else you ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see that she likes you. So you hooked up with her, but you're not hitting on her. What? This is it. She moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would, and she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're going to prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honours, and that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell, but salary. How much longer are you going to be a broke ass for Lena? Or think about it later. Time to celebrate now. Tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you're finally able to move out of that dorm, take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. Purgatory of 9 to 5. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could have got the late train and stay longer at work. No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him. Now that you've actually sometimes you feel the need to punch your cards. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Something pushed you to trying to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena, finally signing the mortgage papers. It was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. In a hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' faces when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. No, this can't be true, not that. You stare at the screen blankly. You've heard about the crash in the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about the worldwide crisis approaching. But you laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? Red lights, you close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio, all they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. Don't want to be reminded of that. Now you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. Probably need back for Christmas Eve by 5, but it's a busy night. People leave bigger chips on Christmas. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer. Move abroad, sell the house, but for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank. With the soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn. Wish you didn't want it so bad. You're wondering if she's really okay with the decision to say. Maybe you should have said yes. But how could you? It was a crazier idea in your situation. You need to prove to her that this is the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together, give her a better life here, maybe find a second job. Get on my nerves. Why didn't she just tell you it's all your fault the pills are piling up? As if you weren't working hard enough, and why did she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after it becomes a drunk ass, wife beater, wife hater. You look down another bottle and the wedding ring she gave back to you. Well, I'm not surprised, you're a dickhead. Job at Ally Corp, freedom, finally, she's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was holding her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised you'd never be. How the hell did you fuck it up? Toss and turn in bed. You can't stop thinking about Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining mission in search of that mysterious substance, Rapidium. A long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience. No, you need a change. I haven't managed to stick to one job for more than 7 months. That makes you happy. You're stuck. What if there was a way out? Enter the spaceship with the tingling anxiety and excitement. You go into space, far away from here, just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. Okay. I guess that was his life.
How did they get it, and what for?
Hey, I checked the quantum computer.
What next?
What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
And we can get the DNA from the other people because their bodies still exists.
Alter.
So we could clone them and
Alter
make
what?
alternate versions of them, or even the same version of them from the clones, right?
My life? okay?
With their mind records and
mean as
the
in-
DNA, surely we could
Okay, wait a minute.
create
You're not
them
suggesting
and rapidly grow them.
use Rapidium to...
We don't just need to do it ourselves, we could clone other versions of the other crew.
And alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right? All right, how about my other options? You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Yeah, the other options are you could actually clone the other crew members from their bodies, bring them back to life with their mind records, if the computer hadn't deleted them, of course. That would have been an option. But the computer already deleted them. Branching unlocked. Branching procedure initiated.
What is it doing?
I mean, there were quite a few options to branch.
So this is what the branching is about?
We have to use that specific one. This has a branch as well. Look at that. Look at that nice, strong little branch coming off of that one. I not branch that one. Family like many others. I guess I have to use that one. But that one also has a very, very strong branch. This one has multiple branches by the looks of it. But I guess others lead back into it. Technician, 50% efficiency when doing base. Lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is that what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? All the stuff you take good care of Mom, but not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him, but what's Mom going to say? So rather than leave, we can alter the timeline. I feel like, you know, we should have been allowed to choose whatever options we wanted to branch. He doesn't look happy at all. Make whatever alterations we want. Also, you know, what have we got? 4 days left? And now we have to make twice as much food because there's going to be another person he's feeding. But there's not many resources on the planet. I guess we needed this specific guy to fix the engine. You know, this is the most appropriate guy to fix the engine. Guy who stayed behind. He will be smarter than you and able to fix an engine. Could have just cloned the actual engineer who knew the knowledge already from their dead body to their existing mind record. No, let's make an entire other version of yourself instead. That makes more sense. And sit watching him clone and grow. And look more and more angry at it. He watches you back. Okay, well now we've got a whole other timeline. Are we going to read his entire timeline and history? There, you did it. It's not so hard at all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his fake promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Mom. He's safety. Then it's done. Won't be a problem anymore. You laugh as Mom tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. Cooks a pierogi. Man, do you love them? And her relaxed, smiling face. You can be herself without that monster bully. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. The prescription she brought home today is going to cost you plenty. Smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting. You were assertive. Again, no way you'll owe him anything. You'll make it on your own. You always do. Okay, then she died again. But this time you were there. So you look at the hospital bed, you knew this was coming, health deteriorating faster than last month. You didn't want to think about it, you hate the helplessness. Damn, get your shit together. You need to be strong. Jan, I guess, is the person's name, not Jan for January. This guy must be February. You promised that you made something of yourself. Keep smiling to the very end. Brighten up and the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things has always made you feel good. Like, you can really change things, making them better. It's like you're going to be a vocational school. Wasn't a pardon gift from your mom. But the best you could do for yourself. Feels good to become an expert on something. Boss says customers ask you specifically. He can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling, to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor, and he's the first person you opened up to about Mom passing. Why couldn't Dad be like that? Try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here. Talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much. Disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? Fake batteries, counterfeit parts, is that what it was all about? When your boss being taken away by the police? You feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking you could open up to him. While all this time he's been lying to your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat that as a lesson, Jan. You're a person you can rely on yourself. Of course. Just a matter of time before they approach you. Now that he's in jail, his words about replacing him seem so ironic now. Don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No, a sentinelist. Remember, don't be scared. You can make it on your own. Turn the paycheck around in your fingers. Think of Mom. She'd be happy to know that you're finally making good money, working in an international factory. Contracts of employment. Stay strong and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. Watching the bartender pour you another one. Corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. Turn and see it just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversation at the tables. Good to have problems. Friends burst out with laughter. The jokes keep coming to you. It's a good night. Got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay. Calling these people friends is a little too much, but you've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's giving me signals. Could this be your lucky night? Damn crisis just had to hit when you're starting to actually enjoy life. The whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky to keep your job at all. All this and this damn advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy. Used to think of going on these missions. Can't make up your mind, but bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting the money on. Wait, is that shit? It's him, Dad. Looks like a tramp, of course. He visits your Bucky regularly. Fucking loser, man. You just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here, quick, and don't ever come back. You're not like him, you've got your shit together. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds, especially if their debt's the mountain. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through the mission. You respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. So he also went to space. But then his his thing ends a bit more abruptly, so I guess he dies quicker. 100%. Waiting to wake up. Wake up. Comes with suits and everything already made. He had longer hair while he was growing. Guess they shaved it.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Can you hear me? What is this?
I guess we can sense anxiety and insecurity. This is an emergency. Easy to focus.
There's been an emergency. The whole crew is dead. I know this is abrupt, but I'll need you to focus. Focus. Wait, why are you... What the fuck is going on here? My head. Oh, why do I feel so weird? I think you're on some meds. What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic?
It's getting a lot of anxiety.
Later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you? You first. I insist. All right. Jan Dolsky, Senior Technician at Ally Corp, Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What? What worked? And what the hell are you anyway?
He's getting a lot more anxiety and a lot less joy, isn't he?
This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolsky, too. Of course it is. You're not bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
Yes, it is.
In a way, it is. But you're wrong about one thing.
Oh, he's rebellion
I'm
now.
not an imitation. So, what's the experiment? Well, I got stranded in this base, and
Considering he's the same guy, one speaks
I
like
needed
Batman.
someone to help me move it, because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
And he could have literally replicated all of the dead crew, but
it's definitely not me. The QC's
wouldn't have fit the game then, would
to
it?
navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but
like replicate the dead crew.
shit. I know. It's absurd. I thought the same.
But they're dead, so we
Here
couldn't
you
possibly
are,
bring them
right?
back.
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind? Sort of, yeah. And, you said we were stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
Or we could have brought the actual mechanic back that was working on the ship.
Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which you're a different version of me, and this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
I wouldn't be here to wake you up.
I won't lie to you. I woke you up because I needed you. Wasn't easy for me either. At least you're upfront with me. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this problem.
Yeah, there's only 4 days left and we're spending half the day
Experience your
explaining
feelings
this. This is
without
Sci.
the meds. I I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out.
I mean, yeah, just turning
Okay.
the fuse off and on
In any
wasn't
other
really
case,
going to fix
I'd
it.
say, don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job.
And he's got his hand on the fuse again,
On my
ready
side,
to switch it
Pull that
before.
lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1.
I feel like he could have turned the fuse back on himself after.
Now,
He's just saying
yes.
that for
It worked.
to make the other
We
guy
did it.
feel
We're
good,
gonna live.
right? It's like,
Let's
I'll
get
fix
right.
it. You stand over there and wait for me to tell you to turn the fuse on so that you don't do something
stay away
stupid
from
and
me.
make you feel useful. you just hold on to that fuse until I tell you to. Yeah, this is very important. You stand in that side of the room and wait to turn the fuse back on. The engine's in the command room. Where did I put that? Apparently we were on the command room. Never mind. Okay. Can automatically collect the stuff. Yes, collect the stuff. We've escaped the planet. The tiny little planet. Feel like we don't need any more clones if we can just leave the planet now. Did we not need to make more food because there's the new guy and, you know, there's more of us now? Another mouth to feed, so we probably needed more food. Well, this doesn't so much look like it's flying. More that it's a wheel just driving along the planet. I don't think we escaped the planet, you know? I don't think this is the evacuation protocol I was expecting. That's joy. Is that because I showed up or what? Navigate to the altars tab. Okay. The altars tab allows you to check mental and physical states of your altars. Provide insights into recent events. Okay. Clicking open manual. I'll just go there manually then. As you check the manual state. Perfect. We went to the manual to look at the thing. Gloom, anxiety, and rebellion and frustration. He's angry, who would have guessed? Irradiation, he hates. He hates Jan, even though he's also Jan. 7 hours, does that mean he's been alive for 7 hours or what? Or to the altar.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
We live in a very, very small wheel ship, and there's not a lot else to do. I need your help.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too.
So for anyone that has adverts, that
But
wants
I
to have
could
to stop
really
with
use
the
your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
We should tell him that the planet's going to explode.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm in command of this base now. You'll do as I say, or
What? You'll send me back to that giant fish tank? Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Well, something else broke, so good luck with that. Things break over time. Repair kit! Oh, we literally have to make a repair kit. Okay. It's gonna make us repair it ourselves. Available item. Small essential items due to increased power consumption by base movement. Okay. Get the sheep.
Hey, Molly. What are you up to, little rascal?
I didn't question the sheep either, did he? Figure out how to get along. From the way he's talking, it's not gonna happen. Go down then. Workshop. Got a repair kit. Repair the communication room. Do I just go to it? Yep, I guess we're working it ourselves. I guess time doesn't matter at this point in time, so there is no time. Lucas.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
But it's still blurry.
Yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Okay, I guess.
I think so. I was almost done for it, but then I got these crazy instructions to duplicate and edit myself. Was that you?
Yeah. It's called branching.
I feel like, you know, this isn't repaired.
Editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
It says Lucas on the screen.
Yeah, space traffic control, orbital substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Left
You
me
let
no
me
choice.
Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
So you're getting me out of here.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination.
Where there'll be more
dispatch-
Rapidium that we're going to make you mine. And then, once you got all of the Rapidium,
See this altar?
maybe we might think about it. But only when you've got all of the Rapidium that's on the planet.
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Oh,
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How
Wow.
bad is he feeling?
we won't get an
He's
emo.
pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
How rude.
Then we have a
Can make a
problem.
million alters, but not an
We'll manage
emo.
without his help. The base
They
needs more
suppress
hands on
the
deck.
emos, the
There should be a way to
education, because they are
gain his
anti-emo.
Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What?
Is emo too powerful?
Why?
It clones all emos if we don't suppress them.
My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My
We've got a
flames?
movie that we found.
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's
calendar.
not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
A big chunk of life, I guess. Till we branched apart. I wonder what he thinks about why his life went in a different direction.
Yeah, mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
Yeah, except they're gonna force us to mine all the rubidium and not try to rescue us until we've got it all. I mean, we already read through his entire life. Guess we need to read through it again. Blah, 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 blah. He lived a different life. He didn't really have friends at the pub, but he wanted to think they were, and then he went to space after his dad tried to come begging for money. Life was cut short. Hey, I know you said not to disturb you, but...
I've been thinking about what you said. We have more in common than you think.
Yeah? Like what?
We both have parents.
Growing up, for one thing. Plenty of embarrassing memories there.
Oh yeah, that's one word for it. Hey, did you have a crush on the Spanish teacher too?
Oh shit. Don't even remind me.
We were dumb kids then. What matters is what happened later.
Yep, because it's split later than that. You stood up to that.
Maybe standing up to Dad changed you. Something I never did.
Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom?
I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I just freeze.
But he actually ran away.
Guess I was afraid of making things worse.
Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all.
Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh?
Yeah. A builder on this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint you.
Even though he's the captain
Why
now.
would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is Mom... is she maybe still around, here?
No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do.
And how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi.
Oh my god, I could really pig out on those.
And making them together was fun.
Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous...
Instead of the mush that we currently make.
No way to find ingredients here.
You have mush and carrots. Coolant and oil. That'll make pierogi. Coolant and oil. Beer and synthetic starch. Sounds a bit more like it, because, you know, maybe beer raises it or something. Grease and fungicides. That won't kill us.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work.
Better than fungicides and oil.
I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me.
So if we die together.
You die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
Each person in base consumes one meal per day. Yes, I know. Quantum computer conducts advanced simulation of the possible life paths of the subjects. Branching moments is a great way of understanding alters. Pierogi uses 2 carrots. The 2 carrots that we have. It's all that we're gonna have to make pierogi. Don't know. We should probably make an extra repair kit just in case, right? Using the last of our carrots. Let's eat pierogi with the altar. Interact with the eat pierogi sign that's floating at the top of the screen. Yes, of course.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist.
It's
What do you think?
beer inside starch. What was the filling?
Now I know how Mom
Bloop.
must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her.
Right. Yeah. I
Little
put like a
comrades.
ton of salt into the filling.
And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did?
Uh-huh.
She ate them all and never said a word.
No, she said they were delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man.
So very inedible. We made
Shut the fuck
the
up.
pierogi way worse than the carrots that we had. We made inedible, disgusting things that look like pierogi instead. Fantastic.
So, how do you feel? Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I
Sarcasm.
feel so optimistic about life now.
Look, I'm as freaked out as you are. Trust me, looking at you, talking to you, revisiting my life, we're in this together.
You're freaked out. Imagine how I feel. Hating you, but on the other hand, if you didn't exist, you get the idea. And eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind
They
of...
didn't make any beetroot soup to go with them, did they?
You getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type.
Who's being sentimental? All I said was...
All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
Indelacio.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers.
Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls.
Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses.
Do they know about me?
Leave the
Don't
politics to
worry
me.
about it. Leave the politics to me.
Gladly.
I feel like if we told him that they told us to make him, he would have got mad. We'll
All I know
improvise.
is we need to get to a safe place, then we'll improvise.
Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate.
I have you to help me.
That's not gonna be enough.
And we're gonna need to make more
I'll be
of us.
blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
Versions of us, you mean? And also, we could have literally made any of the other crew if they hadn't deleted their mine
Versions of us
records.
both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids.
You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
Oh, we didn't have a lot of ingredients. We had mush and we had carrots that we somehow made into pierogi with beer.
I was hoping I could avoid going through all that again. It was quite a struggle with you.
Struggle. One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
Do I get to make decisions on who I want to make now? Like, there's a very early branching path there. Not make that one. Select life events. No. Guess we're not interacting with that there. Answer the call. We have to answer the telephone first. Lena.
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena?
Lena, of course, because it's
Lena,
not Li in it.
What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah, they're all dead, but we could have cloned them if the ship hadn't deleted their minds, you know?
But I'm fine, somehow.
Because we have the technology to clone even alternate versions of people.
Yeah.
We have their DNA. So we could have done that.
Is it true you found Rapidium?
And, you know, we had their minds so that we could have made any version, including alternate versions of them, but not anymore. That's why you call in.
So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
We will
I
like
don't
it.
know. Beginner's luck, I guess.
Okay. I get this is awkward. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. Maybe I shouldn't have. What's the plan for getting you out of there?
They haven't told me,
There's
so...
a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
I mean, he was married to her, and that was the only person in the timeline mentioned, so I don't think he has anyone else.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
If that's what you want.
Sure. If that's what you want.
I really don't think this is about me. Talk soon, then.
I mean, that was an opportunity for her to say if she wanted to still be with him, because I think she left him, right? That's not about whether he wants to stay in touch with her, it's whether she wants to actually stay in touch with him, because otherwise, you know, he's probably better not having her be trying to give false hope and be in his life if she doesn't actually want to be with him. Alters in a bad mood will work shorter hours.
Were we supposed to stop here?
There's probably Rapidium, so we're forced to stop here.
Nope. It's way too early.
Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again.
Not on my watch. Systems are working.
Also,
fine.
I moved everything to
Something
the
else
right
there?
on the base so it looks different to that ship there.
Don't jump into your suit already. Well, I'm kind of starting to like the inside of our
Actually,
base.
maybe it did
Alright.
recognise where I placed the
Take a
things.
look around.
It's a giant Goodyear tyre. That's literally our ship, a Goodyear tyre. Act 1. Short on time. Crunch can save your skin, however, be careful your altars, don't keep it on for too long. Crunch? What is it? Sun cream? Sun is far away, good. Not going to be randomly melted in 4 days. Suit batteries. Used to recharge the suit during an expedition. Each battery can only be used once. Radiation filter, well, we're probably going to need some more radiation filters, I imagine. In storage, none, because I think that the drill might be important. Before we make anything, cannot navigate around lava river. Okay, so we need to find a way. Question mark, days till sunrise. Are we heading to that big crater? Or did we head away from the big crater? It feels like we've gone quite a way if that's the case. And that's not the path that we are going towards the crater. Maybe we're going towards the crater and the big crater's where we can get lifted off from somehow.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Guess I need to go to the kitchen first then. What's wrong? Give him the multi-tool. Well, I'll give him that
Something
after.
you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and hey presto. We got some new handy
I saw the
toys
stuff that we can build.
tools in the
Or has he looked at
workshop and
them?
such.
Like the drill.
Wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Is that
Oh.
like something you like to play around with too? Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources.
Yeah, and then we
So,
could have to mine more.
wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shells.
Like the drill that we
Just in
can't
case.
make because we don't have enough
Sound
resources.
advice.
But I was thinking we
I'll
should
consider
make.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down.
He didn't get any extra emotions from that.
Thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came.
Sounds like he's getting a lot of. There we go. There's the joy. Because it sounds like he's getting a lot of joy, but it's not giving us the markings for it. Okay. So can keep no scheduled repairs. I feel like base maintenance might be the best place for him to go, considering that's his job, right? Nothing to repair, but, you know, keep it so that we don't need to repair things. cooked meal requires a carrot that we wasted on the pierogies actually tastes good. We've got 21 mushes, so we've got plenty of mush. We are obviously going to need to make that, but we need to go out and gather it. Pet the sheep.
Hello, Molly. How's the grass today?
Yeah, I noticed we're missing a few rats.
I noticed that too. I did notice that, and I did start to put them in production, but I thought, you know, I want the drill. Fine, I will make 2 of these so that we don't die of radiation poisoning. The telephone. Hello? Sometimes you have to let go of it and re-click it to go. Right, let's make the radiation filters so that we don't die. Which has taken up an awful lot of the daytime. Okay, we've got radiation filters. I'm gonna head out. You go put them in so that I don't have to. And I'll look for deposits of stuff. Press to go to photo mode and capture your favourite photos. Right, we probably can mine that then, I guess. I feel like you could jump over that small ledge. Okay. I mean, there's blue resource glow over there. There's red glow as well. I feel like we've got plenty of organic stuff at the moment. Is this just a mining thing? God damn it. We have got the multi-tool to dig up now, though. I'm not going to waste the entire day. Okay. Pylons. Oh. Scanner. Hold X to send a scan wave. That easier than just doing the things? Well, we found it easily enough. Mining outpost. Perfect. Who needed to scan? Pylon, perfect. Climb down. Now, we established that they can see over things, right? Really? I have to get that close to the base? I wanted to put it as far in a different direction in case there's other resources, but not organics. I mean, there's a red glow over here, but that's just mining stuff, isn't it? We need to find more red before day, I feel. Rich materials. Well, that's obviously a mining deposit, but can I not gather some off the surface? Deposit allows you to mine metals and rich materials placed in areas of high radiation. Okay. Regular mining deposit allows you to mine materials without any health risk. Via scanning. Follow the way to find it. Costs energy to use scan wave. Well, it's a good job I found it without even doing that, isn't it? Okay, that's some... Yes, I think we might have enough to maybe make the drill. Maybe. Maybe not, because I made 2 stupid filters. 2 filters might screw us. Look, I see deposits on the floor. Why not just go grab them? I guess I need to run round the radiation again. Really? God damn it. There's also a pod. Marked card. Cheap worn out cards I bought in the kiosk next to my high school. I'd seen other boys play and smoke after classes. They played for money, which made the whole thing even cooler. One of them caught me staring. At first I thought I would get a beating, but instead he decided to teach me how to mark cards to win. Soon playing with those cards would make my pockets clink and change. And a rubber duck! But at event in uni, the guy who handed it to me promised me that the duck would help me prepare for my exams. Wasn't wrong. Since I left uni, it served more as a silly anti-stress drink.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
You squish? Secret alien! Murderous alien hides amongst the crew of a space station. Friendship will put to the test. Someone is sus.
I don't know that movie.
Sounds a very sus movie. Sounds very sus. Okay, I mean, we haven't been that successful in our trip so far. There's enriched metals over there, but we need the drill, which we're not going to do today. Don't have the drill. This area also going to be tiny, or is it much bigger? Yes, there's the...
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
food.
If only I had a tool to drill through them.
If only. Hello? I need the drill to go up that. That feels like I could climb up that, though. You need to remove them before... Okay, so we have to get the drill before I can even go up there. That sucks. Bum, bum, bum. So it looks like there might be more paths over here. But I need the drill to get through these rocks as well. Okay. We have 50 metals. I think that's exactly how many we needed to make a drill, right? Exactly the amount we need for that drill. Okay, there's another thing. What are those? Some bits that I missed. Oh, we've got more.
If only I had a tool to drill through them.
We need tools to drill that. Okay, this is for creating more altars, I guess, then. Well, I can gather some loose ones. Rubidium! If only I had a tool to extract it, like a drill. But we can drill that. Okay. Incoming radiation. Fine, we got resources. I think we've got enough to do what we need to do now. We'll make a drill. Go explore and do other things. Got some food. And we've got a whole setup going on as well. Which maybe it might make sense. Also, you know, we can look out the side of the ship, I guess, like that. Dura drill. He's smiling. More efficiency when doing things. Ate adequately. He's grateful, but he's cranky after sleeping on the floor. Do we need to make him a bed? Ace maintenance. Organics outpost. I mean, I'm gonna make him... That's not the most convenient way. I want to... There we go. Assign you to that for tomorrow, just to make the thing in the morning. Then I might just send him to the organics outposts. Do that. Then I guess... Okay, structures 4. Yes, close this then. Smash the button 80 times. Elevator corridor. Greenhouse. Grows vegetables. Research. They probably need research. Refinery. Social room. It's just a stain resistant place. Small storage. Elevator corridor. It doesn't look like we can make him a bed. We can make a social room or an infirmary, but we can't make an extra bedroom. So he's going to have to sleep on the floor again. His base size. We can make the wheel bigger. That's hilarious. Okay, down you go. Is there a telephone call?
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
No, the shop
Weird
stopped
stuff.
at some
There's
Erpidium
lava river
conveniently.
blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I'm on it, but you stopped at a Rapidium refinery spot. Convenient.
I'm on it. Just need a little time.
We don't have time, so make more
Well,
clones.
I got in touch because I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Hit me with the good news first.
A rescue party is being organized.
Organized.
But only when you get all the Rapidium.
You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Teleport. Then he just cuts off. Good job.
You were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
No, it was designed
what
to
I'm
send
doing
you
right
to the
now
Rapidium
is
no matter what,
making
not
sure
caring
you're
about
safe.
your safety.
Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
Procession, like all of our clones, huh?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly.
Oh, to get Rapidium!
Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Surprising. Wouldn't have guessed.
Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit, if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
I mean, it's an experiment to see how it works so that they can make clones of their own life that's different. Or some relative that's dying of cancer to put them down another path to not die of cancer and make a clone of them. It's different, but close enough, right?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this
Or,
about
you know,
wanting to talk
The
to him
dead
again?
or dying wife
No.
or something.
No, none of that. My boss put it out.
Or
of my
someone that
mind.
left them and make them
not the
a
best
different
thing to
version that didn't leave them.
So,
The choices
You
for
admit it's a
the
mess.
super rich
What?
around us.
No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
what's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
They're gonna get melted
I'm
down
sure my
because
boss will
they're
think of something.
evidence.
He always knows what to do.
They'll become
You either
soylent
really
green.
trust him, or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried
But one of
working
them
on it?
might survive, or
You know,
none of them,
without
including
depression.
you, will
not
survive.
really.
Because you also know too much.
But my sister wanted to
But
be a
we'll have the
therapist, and she
rupidium.
practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters. I hope you're not laughing.
No, never.
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mind, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
About 20 clones of ourselves that we're probably going to make.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Because they'll all be family.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
Yeah, who would have guessed that they need the Rupidium more than anything? Life Path has been updated with new branches available. Branch available on the quantum computer. Is there a tutorial that I'm missing or something? Base. Socializing in the evenings. I'm tired, slows your work, but doesn't impact your social life. You still have enough energy to socialize with you. Okay. Except he doesn't want to talk. Oh, I didn't reassign him. I'm an idiot. You need to work on that. You need food, so you're gonna go work the food tomorrow. Did he make the thing in the workshop? Drill. He didn't even make the drill for us, did he? That's because the day hasn't passed. I'm gonna do that in the morning. He's gonna work that and then I will reassign him, right? Or we'll just get a new altar that will probably also do the job. Okay. Can I make any decisions I want, or is it fixed points? Okay, so I can make different versions of him, that's not necessarily me. I feel like this branch seems important, it was very visible early on. Make different versions of ourselves later. What's this early one? Another shitty day at school. Taking the long route home. Hey, what's that fight about? Okay, so helping the girl. requires 3 qubit levels, so we can't do that one because we don't have enough levels to alter that one, even though I feel like we should be able to. What's the point in telling me? It's a doctor or a shrink. Okay, so I can make him do different things. Didn't necessarily want to exit out the whole thing. Is there a way to immediately tell how many qubits it needs or what? Okay, so we can alter this. Refiner. Efficiency when refining material. I feel like this isn't the most easy and convenient thing because it zooms all the way in, there's no way out. Scientists can research new technologies. That sounds interesting. Botanists growing crops in the greenhouse. So we don't have a greenhouse yet. Guards, this soap makes people think. Miner. Okay, the miner might be best one to get at the moment because this seems like the most important now. Hard to believe you agreed, ending up in the mine like that. You're pretty sure he is behind that offer, but what could you do? I'm glad to call Bill's piling up. Purely because this is what we need right now. Not based on the life decisions, it's based on the person that we need. Simulating life path. New awareness ready. Jan Minor. Okay. How about the tears when you look at the hospital bed? You knew this was coming to health deteriorating in the past months. You just didn't think about it. You hate helplessness. And get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for it. Promise you'll make something of yourself. Keep smiling to the very end. Shit, this shift seems endless. You close your eyes and pause for a moment. Funny, when you get home, you wish you were back at work again, but take an extra shift is exhausted. If only there were anything to come back to. Squint, but the words don't make sense to you. You promise to get an education, but this is pointless. You just make a fool of yourself. Entry exams. Damn it. Taking the night shift was a stupid idea. Your head spins and you haven't eaten anything but chocolate bars since yesterday. Darn, this one impressive blast. You take a deep breath. Maybe explosives is a path you should have gone down from the start. Pay is better and the risk, who cares? Fine, you're doing something useful in the mine. Something not everyone can. Blowing everything up. Oh no. It comes at you suddenly, the heat's unbearable, crushing, and the pain. The fucking pain in your arm. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. Is this the end? He lost his arm. Turn up the music. Did that singer always mumble like that? You can't make out the words. You stumble, trying to sit back down. Shit, the pills aren't working as they should. You need to wash them down with something. Good, there's the vodka. So he's losing his hearing as well, and he's getting drunk and high on pills. Stop wasting your life. That dude, your former foreman, is insulting you. He also lost an arm. Probably also in the same explosion as you. You'd hit him if you could. Can't work because you lost your arm. Not because you like to drink now and again. Everybody does. What the hell is he talking about? But he's also working with an arm missing. And you can't fight each other if you've both got one arm missing, right? Even though you could. This guy doesn't give up. Mining in space. He's got his second arm back, though. That's his newest idea. Disability program. No way. You ain't gonna be nobody's mascot out there. Wait, what's he saying? You're becoming like your old man. Get the hell out of here. He got his arm back. Why can't you? Maybe the Rapidium will grow us a new arm. If only. We could have, you know, gave him a whole new arm in his clone, but no, it's part of his life story that he lost it, right? You ain't nothing like that, so why can't he forget what that asshole said to you? Doesn't know shit about you. How hard you tried to keep that promise. Shit. Is exactly what Dad's saying. Okay, maybe you could give it a go, but stop the booze and meds completely? Happening. It's been bad doing this. A miner with no hands, even though you got one hand. It's just two hands you don't have. You've got one left. With the history of Sunspears going to space, this can't end well. It ends even shorter than his life. But I feel, you know, he could have literally regrown his arm. He would be a bit more efficient a miner, but maybe he'd question it a bit too. Okay. So we have to wait for it to progress for the next day, I guess. Okay. Next day. And we'll let the guy make the thing for us, probably in the morning. He might wake up earlier than us and make it for us. Sun is far awake. Sun is going to be here on Friday, though. His hair was very, very grey then when he woke up. No calls.
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
That's the thing. Yeah, you weren't working in your job, so I did it for you. Is the thing the new clone for us? Is that what you're calling the thing? I mean, maybe I should just put the miner on that when he comes alive. Yes, what's your thing?
Whoa, you look tired.
He probably hates not having a bed, but it wouldn't let me build a bed. I was looking at building you a bed.
Oh,
No, I hadn't thought about
Of
that.
course not.
Even though I was talking about it and looked to try and make you a bed, but there was no option to.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm. Sounds like a promise.
And I would have built it if there was an option to build it, but it didn't give me an option. Otherwise, I would have done that, so make sure to keep you happy. Okay, how's the clone doing? And wake him up.
Hey, man. You alright?
Oh, he's got both of his arms.
Hell no.
They did.
Fucking dying.
He's not going to question why he's got two arms. He's naturally using both of them as well.
Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already.
You're not going to question how you got both your arms? You're using them as though you know that you got both your arms?
Not yet, brother, not yet. Damn it. Yet another disappointment. You're on strong sedatives.
But you've also got both your arms.
This is one strange dream. Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay? Yeah.
Because really, he should only use his one arm that he thought he had and not keep, you know, using both of them.
What's your name?
Even if he does have both of them now, he should naturally just be doing the movements of the one.
But I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry
Like
about
both
that.
of his arms. Double.
We'll get there. Just fill me in on your role.
And he should, you know, not naturally use it because he thinks he doesn't have it.
But then I lost my hand in an accident.
I lost my hat. Oh, I just have it back. What the heck?
What the fuck is this?
I've been scratching myself with it for hours
Fucking
now.
arm. It's there again.
I used it to
Okay,
even
I
stand
know.
up.
Survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
Even though I should have acted like I didn't have it there. And not used it once until I've just realised that I've got it. I fixed it
I
for you.
fixed it for you.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jan Dolsky. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found rupidium, so I used it to make you my copy. What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a trip.
It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolsky, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact?
Because we didn't play with
You
explosives.
are who you claim to be. Both of us should be short an arm.
Or the other way round. An extra arm.
Why not the other way around? Maybe it's something that never happened to either of us.
It fucking happened to me. I remember it well.
Yeah, neither of them were really good options.
That's because you have different memories of an alternative version of my life.
Okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did?
Bring him to life because he wanted to be dead.
Will?
Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty.
Look, you obviously had a complicated life, so why don't we try to look ahead now?
I mean, he had to have those life experiences because it makes him who he is, right?
To whatever this journey brings for us.
Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises.
In that case, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so the mission logs will just be about our life, not his.
You know, sometimes I wish everyone was as easygoing as you.
Now that was an unusual sound for a sheep to make. Elders have gathered in the kitchen.
Also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Oh, they're happy.
Cheers.
Did he just throw it on the floor? Excuse me. Throwing your coffee on the floor. That was not necessary. Okay, right. Well, now that I have someone that actually mined, I feel like I should put the miner on that, and then you can go back to... No scheduled repairs, that's fine. Did I put you on the kitchen duty? Thank yous. I've put the technician on it. Miner on the mining outpost. You. There we go. Now we're fine. Right. There's nothing to do. You can just do whatever. The base in order. Okay. Get through the rocks. Did I make the drill? I made the drill, right? The other guy's waiting in the airlock. What's up with that? You also want to go out and get some stuff? Oh, you are. You are going out to work the job, aren't you? That's nearest the drill thing, so I'm also going to go over there. He should be visible there, working his day job. That would be ideal. So for anyone that has adverts, everyone wants to have stop them. Oh, there he is. He's shown up. There we go. I was going to say, he should be visible working his day job. That would make canonic sense, but he did. He just wasn't as fast at travelling as us, I guess. Real. Oh! Jill cartridge! What are we blowing it up? How do we do this? I have to place it here. Okay. Then it melts. Destroying a rock wall uses up a drill charge. That doesn't seem good. I thought it was drill. Also, I guess I should have maybe set up some sort of machinery for the drill deposit. I'm gonna go through here. Radiation. It's fine. Like, that's the lava thing we need to get past. I need more drill things. Fantastic. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And I probably need more drill things to get fast travel to climb up here.
Okay. This is not good.
Well, that's the better view of the lava lake.
We are surrounded.
Which starts spawning out of nowhere in the mountains. It's not like there was a river up there.
Damn it. So much for plan B.
Rupidium deposit. Okay, so we're gonna need to make mines on all of the things. And mostly the rupidium they want us to mine, right? The rupidium is the resource they're not gonna let us leave without. The travel pylon is a useful tool for exploring far away. Because the fast travel point comes equipped with the charging station for replenishing suit energy. Okay. And then more drill things. Some cubes of questionable things. Okay, that uses... I mean, we've got energy. More metals to extract. With the fast travel, obviously it says it restores energy.
Yes. It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Normally, okay, there's some sort of... Well, I want the resource behind it. Yes, travel pylon. One optional task. Find an altar who knows something about anomalies. It's not any of us. There's stuff over there. Doesn't seem like it's got a way to travel. I've got time in the day. I'm walking slow, even though it's bleeping heavily. Come on. That's a lot of stuff. This is fine. Not fine. Okay, I don't think we're getting past that. Maybe we need some sort of special technology to get through that. I could have got to that wall if it didn't literally put it so that it was impossible. Okay. Did we lose some resources doing that? Who knows? Probably. Probably did. More stuff. Like, you know, it looked like it was ripping us apart, so I'm going to assume it probably did. Okay. No. There is more radiation at the other spots. Not seeing the top of that drill spot.
We're running out of storage space.
It's fine. Where we're going, we don't need storage. We're gonna build things with it and use it. But we don't need to store it. 300 out of 300 stuff. We've got lots of organic stuff. We're also very full on metals. But the pinger doesn't seem to work. It's probably maybe over here somewhere, right? Or right in the middle here. Well, we found a resource. But I need to make a mining outpost. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Build pylon. There's more stuff up there that it's saying or something. There might be more stuff that we can drill up there. I will use up power to get up there, but maybe it's useful. Metals. Of course, this is a different kind of material. I'm an idiot. Fine. Enriched materials that we don't even have a useful, really? Fine. We'll get the metals the next day. Get the metals the next day. And you know what? The miner can work that tomorrow. Production. Can work on that. I don't know if he was doing anything in base maintenance. It didn't look like there was much to do, but... Okay. We need... Here are the... He needs another mining outpost, because otherwise we wouldn't even been able to make that. No, we need 2 more mining outposts and probably a few of these. Now we've got some stuff set up for people to do. Now we've got some jobs for them to do. Okay. Build. Dormitory uses 40 stuff. Production. I mean, 10, 10, 30 pylon equipment. I mean, remove a pylon and a radiation filter so that we can actually make a bed so that they're not upset. I feel like that's a smart solution. Just small storage, isn't it? Okay. Man center and workshop, communications room. Like, do I need the workshop to specifically be there? Can be smart about this. That it doesn't let me place it in between, which is weird. Okay, one elevator to get to that one. Actually, we can be even smarter. And now we've got a bonus elevator for no reason. Okay, and then we've got a dormitory. We've put the workshop on a weird space, but that's fine. There's an extra small storage over here, which I'm going to shove with the other small storage so it's all together. Sure that it's not relevant in any way, shape or form to how things work, but you know, here's what it is. Okay. Now they've got somewhere to sleep, so they're not going to be upset. This guy doesn't want to talk to us. Fine. In small storage. Did I teleport him around to the storage? I built the bed.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Sweet dreams, then. Okay, I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it.
Holy
So we'll probably need another clone.
What now?
We need to find a clone that will know the way out.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
So now I'm smart, huh? Well, actually, I do have an idea. We could build a research lab and see if we can come up with anything useful there.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Hang on. He became anxious at the last second, and it didn't really show us anxiety in something else. I don't know what the other bubble was. Okay. We should probably make a clone that's good at researching things. For the research lab. And then, you know, maybe we'll need to stop some of our other production to make other research as well. Scientists can research new technologies. That sounds like who we need. We can a botanist, but, you know, better food isn't that much important at the moment. Miner doesn't branch into anything else. Refiner. makes the enriched stuff into better things. Doctor might also be important, but what we need right now is this guy. Says cost 20 stuff. I don't know how much stuff we have, but we'll take it. And then we'll need to build him a science bay. And then, you know, he can research away across for us, and also other things that we might need, like the anomalies. He might know stuff about anomalies. I would imagine. New awareness ready. Well, he's not awake though, is he? It's going to take 8 hours, probably again, which is why I've done it now, so that he'll be ready when we wake up. Okay. So rather than better prospects, maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves our campaign getaways, and the way she listened to you when you told her your plans for your PhD project motivates you like hell. Who said you can't pursue a path of science and be rich? Give Lena the wave as well, Lena, whatever. As she walks you to the bus for the airport, she's gonna be fine. It's only a few months, and she's been busy with her own projects anyway. Love the way the two of you give each other space. Of course. It'd always be great to move out our student storm already, but research comes first, always. Equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. Result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel something tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh shit, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her to postpone. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First, the grant, and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office, maybe. A new set of clothes. You can't go on looking like an underpaid postgrad student. There's going to be a lot of business meetings ahead, Jack. Could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech in space exploration could increase the chance of that. You need to focus. Success is just around the corner. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages. Good to see she's done well for herself. Read through the contract over and over again. Ally Corp. Space mining mission. Once your tech on board, this must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now, let's get to work. Data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for all these failures? Gone through it, the whole team, and still, something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly. You've heard rumours that in the race for success, Ally Corp is sending just about anyone on these dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board in every single way, shape and form of your clones. One final radio check and you're ready to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. And literally, they make it so that every single choice you make, you end up with Ally Corp. They're not influencing it specifically on decisions that will only end up with you working for them. Of course not. Never. Okay. I can't pre-assign him to a thing, I don't think. Got anything to say? No? The other guy went to the dormitory, which I don't know where that is. Down the floor. Is he just asleep? He's probably asleep, right? Probably shouldn't interrupt him whilst he's asleep. There's a lot of beds. Okay, no, he's talking.
Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't know. All right, I guess, but still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
All his other alters have the rough voice. Or is this still the same one? I don't know. You're doing great.
You're dealing with it really well. Great job.
Huh. Long time since I heard those two words put together.
Because I feel like this is the guy that lost his arm, but they've both got the same gruff voice, but the main person has a completely different voice.
That's the spirit. Work is the best cure for all the problems. Don't hold back.
Damn.
It's not, though.
I just hope I don't fuck everything up again. That would really be my luck. Always the useless loser.
You're a loser, but you're not useless.
You're anything but useless. We really need your mining skills here.
But you are a loser.
Wow.
And if we told him otherwise, he would get upset and angry,
Is it
because he
really
knows he is.
me you need? I mean, with this change, am I still the same person I was?
You can be whoever you want to be.
It's simple. You're a new person. Your past doesn't exist.
That sounds good.
Don't worry about it too much.
No. I'll try.
Here you can be whoever you want to. I found a calendar.
I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Seriously? Huh. I can't believe you kept that old calendar.
Yeah, well, I still like to fantasize about owning one of those cars.
Yeah. Yeah. And escaping my shitty life. Hard times, simple fantasies. Thanks. It won't collect dust.
And he's gonna make a car now for us, I guess. Okay, we want to build a research lab, which costs 40 as well. So I would need to then stop production on a bunch of things. We need radiation filters. We don't need that many. Do we need the drill cartridges? We don't need 2 of them right now, so I can remove 1 of them. We can make more things later. We got 3. We don't need 2 mining outposts either, really. That gives us enough stuff to build a research lab. Which is a shame that I can't just shove this stupid box easily. Now everything needs to move to the right again. Stop. There's that tiny little gap there, but that's fine. Really? Why can't that just go half a space to the left? Why does it have to lock onto the kitchen rather than the quantum computer game? Or the existing lifts? You're gonna make it that hard for me to click? There we go. So, if the quantum computer is there, technically I need to then move that there. Efficiency! Do not have. Have I made the lift go too high as well? We don't need it to go that high. Quantum computer can sit up there. I didn't tell you to go down now, did I? Quantum computer will go there. Okay, small storage and a quantum computer. Slowly drifting down the camera. Okay, we're gonna put all of these here. That's every single elevator now. Okay. We'll go there. The kitchen. Command center can fit there now. Dormitory. Captain's log. Supplemental. Captain forgot to take his supplements. It's a messy whatever the heck's going on with the station, but it works. Okay, we've got a research station in there somewhere, I think, or not. Build a research lab that probably didn't fit before, which is why I shuffled everything around. I want the research lab before the dormitory can sit behind it. Okay. And then I guess we expand into side panels with the expansion. Okay, the mass costs a lot of journey stuff. Gonna go speak to the other guy. The room that you were going to just vanished. Sorry about that.
Enriched metals outpost, huh? A bit risky if you ask me, but efficient.
Yeah, I went to that just because it was there. Okay, that guy is going to be ready in the morning. Telephone call. Okay, take the telephone call. Maxwell.
Hello? Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
We could have cloned them though, and you chose to delete their stuff. Sure.
Yeah, I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found rupidium?
Again, we had their brain scans on file and rupidium and the means to clone
Only
them.
wise for the time being.
Of course. Yeah. No reason.
I'm not going to tell him people have the right to know because he might not work with us as well, but they have the right to know.
And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the rupidium?
Yeah.
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rupidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I mean, we're gonna lie to him.
I'm glad I did it.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
But also, people are surprised that there's AI in this when this Maxwell person is literally AI art,
with the works of Albert
which is
Camus?
probably why they're not animating them. Albert Camus. Old game about rats. I don't know about an old game about rats, but
It rings a bell.
Ratos.
Can you make that old game about rats or something?
You're probably talking about The Plague. Close, but it was a book. One about humans, too. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate rupidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Yandolski.
If not, we'll clone one that is from another life choice.
Well, that doesn't sound so
Isn't
bad.
that right? We'll make the Jandolski that we want.
Of course I would.
If
lie
you're
to
not
you if I
him,
said
we'll
it was
choose
done.
another that will do the job.
You've probably noticed how different rupidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So basically, if we leave the planet, it's gonna disintegrate us and the ship probably as well.
You're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium.
And only Rupidium and not us off the planet.
Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in this
Rupidium Ark should
box
be your
and
primary
it's going
focus
to
now.
fly off without us. And we're not going to be
Sounds
able
like a
to
big
leave.
task. I should get to it
Unless we
straight
put
away.
ourselves in that
It
arc
is a big
instead.
task, Jan, but it's worth
Trick them.
every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
What will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here. But I know one thing. You can trust me and
Oh
Lucas
yeah, of course we
completely.
can.
But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
Because we're gonna melt them, and if you tell anyone, we'll have to
Know
melt
very
you
well
too.
why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
By him, but not
You
by
haven't
the
been
law.
listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to
Oh
branch
yeah, it was
yourself.
your decision, so we're gonna put the
In
full
your best
blame on
interest to
you
keep that in
by
mind
the
when
full extent of the law.
consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
And we will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch.
They got
I think ours
microwaved.
proved to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum.
Oh, it was HAL
processing mechanism.
2000 that deleted their minds that could have cloned them.
No, that's crazy.
Also
You
killed
read
them.
detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
And like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid
It was
won't
probably
have much more
ordered to
time for
by
now, Jan.
Maxwell.
Do you have any other questions?
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp, but for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it.
Okay, so I'm guessing his dad
I'd love to keep on
had
chatting,
the
but
branching,
I
or
really
his
will
mom
need to be ending this call soon.
with the minds, and
Do you have
you know,
any
he shouldn't have
questions?
existed, and that's why he was also chosen, because he shouldn't have existed, but you know, mind records were made to
I'm good.
change someone's minds in a way
Repeat your mark,
that led to
Jan.
him being born.
That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas.
Like maybe the
Once
mind
you come
record
back
of
with
his
a
mom
remedy
to
for her
stay with the
ailments,
bad
nobody will
dads.
think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing.
But he wouldn't have existed
Now, I
otherwise.
really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking
And
to
it's
you.
that reason
And we
that
will
he
talk
is
more,
able to be
I
here on
promise.
this planet and interact with
Until then.
Rubidium. Shouldn't have existed otherwise, right? Turns out we need Rubidium arcs to get the Rubidium to Earth. Costs a lot of resources, but there's no other way, because they're not going to let the ship leave the planet. Cheaper climbing. Robes. That sounds not terrible. Unknown technology. Mining metals faster, mining stuff's faster, mining stuff's faster. Recycles organics. Unlocks a second workplace in the base maintenance module. Expansion of the base. Unlocks a gym. Raid incoming! Purple Rhino 92 with a raid. Thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated.
Oh, how deliciously excessive. Thanks for the raid, Purple Rhino 92, and to the 8 viewers who bravely arrived expecting cake, only to find this delightful void instead. Your sacrifice is appreciated. May your trip have been marginally less disappointing than this sentence.
Thank you for the raids. How was Final Fantasy IX? Did you have a good time? Welcome in, raiders. And yeah, there's no cake. There's just us in space. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How has your day been? It's been going good. Crossing the lava river. Okay, well, we might need to research that one. We've got another slot that we can do, so maybe cycling stuff might also be good. 2-bit level, I don't know how we raise that. You're here now! Nice. Just turning the game off. I'm guessing, you know, you just finished your session for the day. But how did you find it? What do you think of Final Fantasy now? Because, you know, depending on how you found the others, you might have different ideas of that one. You enjoyed it! Aha. But what do you think in comparison to the other Final Fantasies? Is it, like, you know, one that you preferred? That you didn't enjoy as much? So it's a very different style. Okay, I think they've just gone to sleep. They're not even thinking. Got a blue chocobo! Prefer it over 8 for sure. Really? Okay, interesting. I know it's a lot of people's favourites. For some reason. But, like, I don't know. I would like 7 and 8 more. Not played any I dislike completely yet. True. I mean, I don't think there's any Final Fantasy that is completely dislikable. there. So that's completely understandable. Completely understandable.
Jan, we're running out of repair kits.
I know we've got no repair kits, but we didn't have a lot of stuff. We've got a little pet sheep over here as well.
Ah, you woolly beast.
Yeah, like 9 was probably my least favourite of the Final Fantasies, in my opinion. For reasons. Just done the 4 elemental shrines bit. Aha! See. Yeah, I was more of a fan of 7 and 8, and then 10 was good as well, but yeah, 9 was my least favourite. Just wasn't hitting it for me. Wasn't hitting it for me. Do like 7 better. 7 was definitely the best one, yeah. For sure. But why not as much for 8 though? Because I liked 8 way more than 9.
Hey,
I'd like this on par with 10. I see. What about 10 2? Did you ever play 10 2? What do you think of that?
I'll be damned.
I think I hated the drawing system too much. Yeah, the drawing system maybe isn't the
Surprisingly
best,
okay.
but
Especially considering what
you
I'm
know,
seeing
I guess I didn't use it that much, to be honest. I just
very clearly.
gathered a lot of stuff and never
Do
really
you,
used it.
Remember your name?
But I did junction it to the stuff.
Right.
But I never, I didn't spend a lot of time drawing. I only really drew for the hidden
I think
bosses
you know
and things,
perfectly
the
well
hidden
who I am.
summons.
So let's
Story
not
wasn't
waste
as
time.
interesting.
Just tell
Okay,
me.
I like the
How much
story.
did you what? How much rupidium is there?
Endless
Did
Rapidium.
we get a breakthrough?
But we are a guy in space that's making clones of ourselves in it. Didn't play X2, but I do plan to at some point. You know what I said about there not being a bad Final Fantasy? I might take it back now that I remember, because I never finished X2. The only Final Fantasy game I've never finished. But I think that's because I went somewhere you weren't meant to early and got soft locked in a endless spiral down with shadow bosses of things and ended up... It was just boss after boss fighting all of the summons. And I don't know if I was meant to be there very, very early in the game. I think I went to a secret area and then I was just stuck in there. And I hated it, and I gave up because I hated it. One of your friends, some people really like it, but apparently it's probably because it's really, really camp. You probably end up enjoying it to some extent. Aha, I see. But I don't know, like, one of the earliest things that I did was get into that endless spiral of boss battles, and I don't think there was any way to leave after you got in there, and I just hated it, so, I gave up playing it. But that was when I was young. So, But as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. I was actually going to end the stream soon as well, so I'm going to talk to this guy and then it's going to end the stream. So is there anywhere else you might want to forward the raid onto, if there's someone else who can forward the raid? Because, it's also getting late, as you know. There's a lot of Rupidium.
Yeah, you bet.
We're
There's
making
a lot.
clones ourselves. I'm talking to
Good.
them.
That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious?
Because
I
he's
wake
been
up seeing
cloned.
someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just
Wow.
manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am.
Not sure. Okay, no
with
worries.
eyesight.
But I do appreciate the raid. Very, very much appreciated. But yeah, I'm
One
gonna
conclusion.
head off so that I can get ready
My
for
body
bed and
was
everything
created
soon
to
as well.
replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rupidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Maybe we just like having pet sheep.
Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, Of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
Everyone died.
The
Hal killed them.
old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Research.
You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
Before he runs off, we've got more things to say.
I found something peculiar on the planet.
Anomalies.
What exactly was peculiar about it?
It was melting everything around it.
It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interral. The what? Interral. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions,
so
two or more
parallel universes. So
coexist.
can we go through them to maybe
creating a so-called proximity plane?
Go to a different version of the universe that doesn't have lava on the planet? That's what I think we can do. We can use that to get rid of the lava and go to a different universe.
Yeah, it felt like
Get across the
something was
multiverse
materializing from
to get
nowhere
out of here.
right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
Another one? Why can't he just go to the one that we've already seen? Okay, where's this static anomaly? I don't see it. My blinds. I guess there's nothing there. Database. Anomalies. There we go. Static anomalies are common on the surface of the planet. They are immobile and rather harmless if handled with proper care. However, if the careless explorer steps into one, they will suffer a radiation surge. Well, that's why I didn't step into it. Right, we've got 2 things on research. We've got some things waiting to be built up. I think that's fine. Okay, save and exit. So that is where I'm going to call it a day for today because it is very, very late. So thank you to Purple Rhino again for the raid. Very, very much appreciated. You know, people like different things, so I'm glad you're enjoying Final Fantasy IX. It is you know, it's a Final Fantasy game. It's still a good game. It's just, it wasn't my favourite. It was, like I say, my least favourite of the Final Fantasies that I played, other than X2. But, you know, maybe you'll really like X2, because if you like Final Fantasy IX, it's probably your favourite at the moment. But that is when we're going to call it a day for today. I'll be back on Friday with something else. In the meantime, I hope you all have a lovely night, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.